she is giving like shadow daddy, if you will. But I feel like he's not giving golden retriever, he's giving stone statue. Hey everyone, it's me Bailey and welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday, which means that it is the start of a brand new reading week, and this is going to be just a weekly vlog. You guys are gonna be spending the next few days with me as I just kind of go about my week, if you will. So I'm on FaceTime with my mom. Anyways, so I just wanted to go over my reading plans for this week. So I do have a video that I have reading plans for that I'm planning on filming a little bit later this week. But for this first half of the week, my plan is to read the Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. This is on my TBR for the month, and I'm currently on page 20, so not very far. I did actually end up stopping in the middle of the chapter, which, you know, is very like unlike me if you've been here for a while. So this is my main reading plans for this like first half of the week. I have been kind of in a weird reading space the last like week or two. So I did have a very busy weekend. I did end up actually having to go to work over the weekend, and I work like a 9 to 5, so I usually don't have to work on Saturdays. But since I did have to work over the weekend, I will be off earlier in the week. So since I'm salary, I just don't get overtime. I just take extra days off, I guess. I don't know. So I'm working a half day Wednesday, and then I'll be off Thursday and Friday, and then obviously Saturday and Sunday, of course. So it is looking like a bit of a long weekend. I do also plan to start filming for Bookmas this weekend as well, because it is the second to last weekend in November. So Bookmas is like coming in hot here soon. And I also have an eye doctor appointment later in the week as well. So yeah, you guys are just gonna be kind of hanging out with me this week as I vlog and just go about my week. And I will obviously keep you guys updated on reading plans. I do have some homework that is due tomorrow that I plan on working on over the next like couple days as well. So that's my plans for that. I don't know. So yeah, that is my update for this morning. I'm about to head out and go to work, and then I'll be back later this afternoon, and I will hopefully be able to listen to some of the Book of Azrael while I'm at work today. I'm expecting it to be kind of a busy day from the fall over from the weekend, so we'll see, but I'm hoping that I can get some of this listened to. I did get it from Audible, so I do have the audiobook for this as well. So these are the reading plans for now. I'm gonna let Navy back in so that way I can leave to go to work, and I will update you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so it's now a little bit later. I'm home from work. It's currently 5 o'clock, and as you guys saw earlier, Navy and I were outside. I was throwing the ball for him while he was running around a little bit, but I did not get much reading done today. I was unable to listen to the audiobook for the Book of Azrael today while I was at work. I was able to listen to a tiny snippet of it, like so tiny that I literally only finished chapter 2. So that is where I'm at in this book right now. I am on chapter 3, which is page 28. So I think that ended up being around 7 pages that I was able to listen to in this book today. So I think this evening I am going to go ahead and make dinner and take a shower and get ready, like put my pajamas on and stuff, and then just sit down and read for the rest of the night. I am a little bit unsure about this book. I am on chapter 2 and I feel like the writing is not one that I personally gel with, and I don't know if maybe it's just because we've got immediately thrown into the story, so I just haven't really grasped my bearings yet in this book, and I'm only 2 chapters in, so it's really hard to tell if I'm going to like the writing or the story or not. But I also think that the font in the physical book is also kind of throwing me off a little bit, because it just makes the pages seem so dense because of the font choice and the amount of words per page. So I feel like that is another reason that I am struggling a little bit with this. So I did download it on my Kindle because it is on Kindle Unlimited as well. I'm going to try to continue reading in the physical version too, just to see if maybe it's just like these first couple chapters I got to get used to everything that is happening and going on in this book. But yeah, that is my update. Like I mentioned, I'm about to get dinner together and go take a shower, and then I'm planning to sit down and read the rest of this. I was able to actually, a little bit earlier, I did not film, but I was able to work on some of my homework that I had to get done. I am just working on a research project, and then I had some reading for class that I had to do, so I worked on that a little bit earlier once I like actually got home. And yeah, so that is my update. I really only worked on that for like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, like not even that long, but I'm already mostly finished with it anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and get that done. I will be working on the references tomorrow and then getting that together to submit tomorrow as well, since it is due tomorrow. So that's what I'll be working on tomorrow, is the references and making sure those are like formatted correctly, but the actual like research assignment itself is complete. Just gotta format my sources correctly. So that is my update for now. So I recently did a weekly vlog, and it was like an hour-long reading vlog, and you guys seemed to really love that video, and you guys were showing so much love on it. So I'm not trying to make this video an hour vlog, but if it happens to be an hour vlog, then I know you guys will be okay with that. So that is my update for now, and I'll probably talk to you guys again a little bit later this evening. I'm gonna try and throw in some b-roll of me reading, but yeah, so that's my update for the Book of Azrael. That's my update for right now, and yeah, so I will talk to you guys again here in a little bit. Hello and happy Tuesday. So I do have a bit of a reading update. So last night I was able to get a little bit more read in the Book of Azrael, and even more read today. So last night I think I ended up making it to around chapter 10, which is page 101 or so. Maybe I made it to 9 possibly, which, yeah, I think 9 sounds about right. So I made it to chapter 9, which would have been page 87, and I am now currently on chapter 17, which is page 158. So I have been able to get quite a bit read in this book today, and I do plan on reading more of it this evening. So that is the plan for the rest of the evening. I did do this morning before heading out to work, I did fix the format of my annotations. I did get up a little bit earlier to fix that, and then I ended up turning my paper in at lunch. So I did all of the homework that was due this week. So now I don't have any homework for the rest of the week, and when I get home from work I can essentially just come home, read, and relax, and that is what I'm getting ready to do. So I did make a little snack I guess, I don't know, dinner, I don't know. I just made some pizza rolls that I'm getting ready to eat because I have been a little hungry today, like a little extra hungry today, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but I am about to eat some pizza rolls and probably read some more in the Book of Azrael. I did actually pick out my 10 for the end this morning as well, so I do have 10 books that I would like to get to before the end of the year, so I'll be filming that video tomorrow. It is raining and it has been so gloomy and rainy today, and I've actually been like feeling it. I have been feeling so just like tired and like gloomy today, so I'm so happy to be home. I'm hoping to sit down, cuddle up with my book. I do also have the ebook as well, so I'm probably going to be reading it on my Kindle for the rest of the evening tonight probably, and yeah, call it a night. I am about to sit and watch some YouTube while I finish eating, and then I'm probably just going to relax. I am in some comfy clothes, but I will get ready for bed a little bit later. It's almost 5 o'clock, so those are my plans right now. I am going to talk to you guys again possibly a little bit later. I'm gonna see about throwing in some b-roll for this evening tonight, see what I got going on, and yeah, so that's my update for now, and I will probably talk to you guys again a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. Hello. Okay, so it is later. Hold on, this lighting is so bad. Okay, that's better. So it's later now and I'm actually getting ready to go to bed. It's currently 8:43. So Navy just went out for his final time for the night and I'm about to go to bed. But I wanted to give my update on the Book of Azrael. So I made it to chapter 27, which is page 255. So I'm like right at the halfway mark in this book, and I don't know what I thought this book was about, but this is not what I thought this book was about. Like, so I don't know, like I feel like I came into this like essentially like blind. Like I didn't know what was going on with the premise. I didn't know what was supposed to be happening. I just knew that in the first like chapter we were thrown immediately into the story with like some torture and like blood dreaming going on, and so like I wasn't really sure exactly what was going on. But now that I'm 50% into this book, we are following Diana, and she is something called an Igmorthin, which is essentially like a demon, like monster type of deal. I don't even want to say like demon because I feel like that just doesn't really encompass like what Diana is, but she essentially is like really cool. So Diana has these powers and she can read people's like memories by tasting their blood. So I feel like she's essentially, so she's kind of similar to a vampire, but she's not, because vampires are like still a thing. But so she can drink people's blood and like read their memories essentially. And then she also has like the power to like throw fire with her hands. She also can like shapeshift, because she is giving like Shadow Daddy, if you will. And then we're also following Liam, and he is a god, and he is also known as like the World Ender, and they're like enemies, but they are having to like work together. So it's kind of like reluctant allies as well as like enemies. I'm assuming enemies to lovers, and it is very slow burn. Like I was not aware of that. It is slow burn, which is fine. Like I'm okay with a slow burn. So just learning that was interesting while trying to read it. But we're doing some traveling right about now, and I feel like traveling fantasy books aren't usually my favorite. So I'm definitely interested to see like where this is going to go and how this is going to like end up. But so far I'm enjoying it okay. I feel like the writing style isn't my favorite. I feel like it is definitely like something that you have to get used to. So I don't find it super easy to read, and I don't feel like the world is very like simple, but I also feel like it's not very complex at the same time. I don't know, but I'm expecting to enjoy the second half of this book. I have enjoyed the first half so far. I definitely think the audiobook is helping me for sure, and if I do decide to continue this series, I think it will be via audiobook. But yeah, that is my update for now. I'm gonna go to bed and I'll probably read some more of the Book of Azrael tomorrow. I'll probably listen to it some while I'm at work. I am taking a like shorter day at work, obviously due to me having to work this past weekend, so I will be getting off work probably around like 1 o'clock tomorrow. So I also have to do like tire stuff because I have a nail on one of my tires and I need to go get it patched, so that is something that needs to be done as well. But yeah, so that's my update. Navy and I are going to bed, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Hello, happy Wednesday. So I am home now from work and I went and got my tire patched. So now I'm back home and I'm about to sit down and do some reading in the Book of Azrael. I did actually just sit down and filmed my 10 before the end video, so that should be up on my channel by the time that this is out. So if you have not seen that video, go check it out. But I talk about the 10 books that I would like to read before the end of the year. So yeah, that is what I did. I am actually really tired. I need to give Navy a bath because he is absolutely covered in red clay, because of where I live, the dirt is more red clay than it is like actual dirt. So he is absolutely covered in it, and he got me covered in it. You probably can't see, but like he got it all over like my sleeves and stuff, and it's like all on my pants. And so he's like absolutely covered, and so I'm probably actually about to change clothes. I'm probably gonna put on some leggings and we might go for a walk here in a little bit. But it is so windy and like it feels good outside, but the wind is so cold that it's like making it hard to kind of be outside because it's so chilly. But we might end up going for a walk here in a little bit and helping him possibly get some exercise, get some of his energy out. I might even throw the ball in the backyard for him a little bit too. But I am wanting to hopefully finish the Book of Azrael this evening. Like I mentioned, I did not get a chance to do any reading today, so I'm still on page 255, but I have about 49 or 48% left in this. So I definitely think that if I sit down and really lock in and read, I can finish this evening. And once I finish this, I am going to start reading the books that I'm planning to read for a separate video that will be coming out during Bookmas. So yeah, those are the plans. You'll see what books that I'm reading in this video, and you'll hear my progress probably, but I don't think that I'll give you the rating on those books, and I'm not going to tell you like which video they're for. You'll just see me reading them essentially. So yeah, that is my update for now. I think I'm about to eat a quick little snack because I did not end up taking my lunch with me to work since I did end up leaving early, but they were giving out free breakfast burritos, and one program was giving out like free pizza, so I was able to snag a slice of pizza that they had like left over. So I'm not super hungry, so I'm just gonna make something like super light and quick. And yeah, I do have more plans tomorrow. I am going to Barnes & Noble tomorrow to film another video for Bookmas, as well as I do have to go to the UPS store to drop off my copy of Lost and Lassoed to have them send me a replacement, because mine, like the cover, like essentially is like kind of like, you know how like when you peel a sticker and it like rips what's underneath, that is what's happened to the cover of my edition. So I'm sending that back for replacement. There was not any stickers on it. It was actually like sitting under a book. There was a book sitting on top of it, and then when I like went to remove the book that was on top of it, it literally pulled the cover off. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm going to hopefully get a replacement copy from Amazon. So I will be sending that back tomorrow from the UPS store. So those are my plans. I'm going to take you along with me on my plans tomorrow night, but my plans for this evening are to get comfy and read for the rest of the evening. So yeah, that's my update for now on this Wednesday. I'm gonna see about adding in some b-roll. I've been so bad about the b-roll this week, but I'm going to try and do better for you guys, especially now that I'm on the weekend and I actually have things to go do this weekend. So yeah, that's my update for now. I'm about to edit a TikTok, I think, which is my 10 before the end, so that will be posted probably before my actual 10 before the end video, as well as posted before this video. So you can follow me on TikTok if you'd like. I don't post over there super often. I've been trying to get more into like shorts and like TikToks and reels and stuff, but I just feel like long form content has my heart, and I like to yap. So unfortunately the short form just isn't my jam. So yeah, that's my update for now, and I will probably talk to you guys again a little bit later this evening. Baby, did you just get a bath? Come here. Did you just get a bath? Did you just get a bath? Yes, you did. You was stinky. I just got home. Oh, happy Thursday. I just got home from going to Barnes & Noble. So I filmed the first video that I needed to film this weekend for Bookmas. It's not gonna be the first video of Bookmas, but it's like the second video of Bookmas. Anyways, regardless, I went to Barnes and filmed the video that I needed to film. So now I'm back home. I am about to make some lunch and probably do a little bit of reading. It's 11 o'clock right now. So I'm probably going to see if I can finish the Book of Azrael and then head to my eye appointment at 2 o'clock. I have to be there at 1:45 because I will have to do paperwork since I've never been to this eye doctor before. So yeah, that is my update for now. I'm about to put some chicken fingers in the air fryer and call out a lunch, and probably about to let Navy outside real quick, let him run around for a minute. And yeah, that's really my update. I'm excited about the books that I got. I'm excited to read them. So yeah, that's my update. I'm not going to show you the books just because I feel like that defeats the purpose of the video that I just filmed, especially considering this video is going up first. So yeah, don't be mad at me. You'll see it soon. So with that being said, that's my update for now, and I will talk to you guys again later today. Hello. Okay, so I'm now back home. I've been to the eye doctor. I had my eyes dilated. I couldn't see for like 2 hours, and now I can kind of see. I think I can see enough to read now, because a little while ago, like I could barely even stand to open my eyes, let alone read anything. So I think I'm about to do some more reading of the Book of Azrael. So I was able to read some while I was at the eye doctor, waiting in the waiting room to be called back. And so I made it to 74% in, which I'm trying to see the page 365. So when I left earlier today, I was on page 346. So I was able to read about 20. I was able to read about 20. Yeah, I was able to read about 20 pages in the Book of Azrael while I was waiting at the eye doctor. So now I'm going to sit here and hopefully crank out the rest of this book so I can start the other video that I wanted to start today. And as I'm sure you can hear, Navy is running around. He has his ball that he is chasing around the house. So I'm going to sit and read this and hopefully finish this, and I will probably update you guys once I have a rating and final thoughts on this book. Hello. Okay, so I'm here with my final update before I go to bed tonight. So it's like almost 9:45 and I'm like so tired, but so I actually just finished the Book of Azrael by Amber B. Nicole, and I feel like I'm gonna end up giving this book 3.5 stars. I had a hard time with this one. So I feel like it took forever to read, even though it really didn't. I think I started it like Sunday, maybe Monday. So it's really only been about 3 or 4 days that I've been reading this book, but I feel like it has taken me forever. I feel like it's been dragged on, and I feel like I had a hard time wanting to actually pick this book up. Like, I don't know if maybe I'm in like a mini reading slump or what, but I just had a hard time picking this book up. I enjoyed the story and I want to continue on with the series because I want to know what's going to happen. It is a 5-book series and I think 3 of the books are out right now, so I definitely do want to continue the story. I want to know how it ends. The ending was like such a big, like, well, I don't even want to say it was such a big cliffhanger, but like it made me want to know what's going to happen in the next book and in the next books in the series. So I definitely do want to continue. I just feel like this for me wasn't a super strong book. Like, I feel like it did set up the world, but I also feel like it was a lot and almost maybe too much. I don't know. I felt like I just had a really hard time with it. I feel like the audiobook definitely helped. It helped that it was dual point of view, but I feel like I just didn't like Liam. Like, I liked Diana. She is like sassy. She's got this grit. She's like this like badass female main character, and so she was really good. She is like the morally gray character, which I thought was like different and interesting and fun, and I really appreciated that. But I feel like when people talk about this book, they give Liam all of the creds, like, oh, he's the golden retriever, like he would like save her, he would burn the world down for her. And like, yes, that's true, but I feel like he's not giving golden retriever, he's giving stone statue. Like, his personality wasn't there like the first half of the, like the first like 60-70% of the book. Like, his personality was literally stone cold. Like, he just like, give me something, please. Like, I just felt like I wasn't rooting for him. Like, I really just did not care. I don't know. But then towards the end, I feel like his personality, it did start to come out a little bit more. So it made me like him a little bit more, but I'm still not sold on him. Like, he's not a book boyfriend for me. Like, I just, you know, like, I do like that he is willing to essentially burn the world down for Diana, but I didn't feel it. Like, it didn't make me feel like, oh my God, this man would literally do anything for her. Like, it did not make me feel that way. And so I feel like that's where I'm also having a hard time too, is because like when people talk about this book, they talk about it like that. And I just personally didn't get that from it. Now, the relationship between Diana and Gabby, absolutely, Diana would burn the world down for Gabby, and I felt it. And like, I feel like I enjoyed the relationship, like the sibling relationship between Diana and Gabby, more than I enjoyed the romantic relationship between Diana and Liam. But I feel like there is room to improve. I feel like in the next books, I feel like there's more options. I'm excited to see how Diana is going to come into this new world, essentially. Like, it's not like a real new world, but like her reality, I feel like, has been disrupted and her world has been like shattered essentially. And so I am interested to see how she's going to handle that, and I'm wanting to see how potentially Liam could bring her back to reality and like bring her back to, you know, being more of her witty, snarky like self, you know? So I don't know. I feel like 3.5 stars is a solid rating for this book. I feel like there was definitely room to improve, but I feel like there were a lot of things in this book that I liked as well. So I liked it enough that I will be continuing on to the next book. And I feel like I liked it enough that I would recommend it. Do I think this book is for everybody? No, absolutely not. But I feel like it is for the people that love it. And I can definitely understand why people love it, but I can also see why people hate it as well. But I feel like I just feel like smacked up in the middle. Like I don't love it. Like I enjoyed it. Like it was fine, but like I'm not like screaming, crying, throwing up about this book. Like I'm not screaming about it from the rooftops. It was just good, and I will be continuing on the series. And like I said, maybe the next books will just absolutely like make me scream, cry, throw up, and rave about this series. But unfortunately, as of right now, that's just not the case. But like I said, I will actually be ordering the next book, so that way I can know what happens, because like I said, I am actually really interested to know what's going to happen. I want to see how things develop from the way that this book ended. So yeah, take with that what you will. It might be a book for you, it might not be a book for you. You'll just have to read it, form your own opinion, and see what you think. But yeah, so now that I'm officially finished with the Book of Azrael, I'm going to bed, y'all, because I am sleepy. Like I forgot to turn my lamps off this morning. So I have like smart lamps in my bedroom. And when I say smart lamps, I literally mean like smart light bulbs that connect to Alexa. And so essentially they are set to wake me up in the morning by turning on to like bright white at 100%. So that way like it wakes me up on work days. So that way I'm like actually gearing to get up, if you will, because I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. I hate waking up in the morning, like early. I hate early mornings. Like it's just not my thing. So I have these lamps that like essentially turn the light on for me, as if my mom was like coming into my room and turn the light on for me like she used to do when I was in like high school and stuff, to get me to wake up. Like that's like the whole purpose behind it. And so anyways, all of that to say, I forgot to turn the lamps off this morning. So I woke up at 5:30 like I was getting ready to go to work today. So I am getting sleepy, especially considering there was no naps had today, and I did do quite a bit of ripping and running. I obviously filmed a video for Bookmas, and I actually edited it and uploaded it, so that's exciting because I'm officially done with the first video for Bookmas, even though it's not like the first video of Bookmas, if that makes sense. But done my first Bookmas video, and that's done. Super excited about that. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and I'm super excited for my other videos to come during Bookmas, especially if this is the way that they're gonna go. So yeah, super excited about that. Can't wait for you guys to see that. And also because I went to the eye doctor, they dilated my eyes. My eyes are tired. Like I was being blinded by the sun earlier because they were so sensitive, and I literally had my contacts out. Like, so I went to the eye doctor, obviously took my contacts out, they dilated my eyes, had my glasses on, and then left the eye doctor, and they didn't give me any of like the little, like, you know, like little roll that you like put under your glasses. Like they didn't give me one of those. So when I walked out, I literally was like walking like that because I could not see. Like I was so blinded by the freaking sun because it was so bright outside. And so I had to pull over. I needed to get gas anyway, but I had to literally pull over into the first gas station that I came across to put my contacts back in so I could put sunglasses on, because I literally could not see. It was actually so crazy and low-key really dangerous, and I'm so grateful that I like got to my destination safe and like everything ended up being okay. But like I was just so distraught. Like I could not get home fast enough. Like I was done. I was over it. But now I can see again. I like the dilation has like worn off for the most part, but my eyes are still very tired. So I am, like I mentioned, about to go to bed because it is nearly 10 o'clock because I've been yapping to you guys for the last like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna let y'all go to bed. You're probably, you know, whatever. But yeah, so that is my update. I did want to show you guys one book that I did end up buying today at Barnes & Noble, just because it doesn't go with the video essentially that I filmed, because this was like, this one specific book was not anything to do with Bookmas, and that was Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. And I heard literally one person talk about this. One of my like old college roommates posted a TikTok about this, and she said that she enjoyed it, and I was sold. I saw it at Barnes & Noble and I was like, yep, I'm getting it. That's it. That's the singular review that I needed to pick this book up. So I picked it up. So yay. I don't know. More books. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so going to bed, stopping the yapping, talking to y'all tomorrow. I feel like I can tell just by the author's note that I'm gonna love this book. So super excited to keep reading. Hello, happy Friday. So as you guys saw earlier, I did a little bit of reading in Out on a Limb. I am still currently reading this. I'm on chapter 16, which is page 143. I paused to make an outing because there was this whole fiasco with my Christmas tree and me ordering it, but then the package apparently being damaged, and then them not letting me know that the package was damaged, but they just gave me a refund, and then having to go find a new Christmas tree, and like it was a whole ordeal. But I did go get a Christmas tree today, and I got some ornaments and stuff, and I have been making ornament clusters for the past, like, I don't know, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes or so, to prepare. I'm not gonna put my Christmas tree up just yet. I'm gonna put it up on Thanksgiving, because that's usually, I feel like, when the Christmas tree should go up, or at least that's how we did it in my family always. So I'm gonna put it up on Thanksgiving Day after dinner, or maybe even Thanksgiving morning before going to family's house for Thanksgiving dinner. So yeah, that is my update on that. So I did need to find a Christmas tree since it is currently the 22nd of November, and obviously this year Thanksgiving is on like the 27th or something like that. So needed to find a Christmas tree pretty quickly. So glad to have that. Like I mentioned, I started on my ornament clusters. I have done like one box of the like medium to large ornaments, one of like the medium, and then one of the mini. So yeah, still working on that. I still have 3 boxes of minis, 1 box of medium, and 2 boxes, or maybe 1 box of like smaller kind of ones. So still have quite a bit to go through for those. But yeah, so now I'm going to sit here and do some reading. Apparently the water is out in the neighborhood because there's like a damaged water main or something somewhere, and so there is currently no water in my neighborhood at the moment. So, but yeah, you guys probably literally don't care about that, but I'm gonna sit here and do a little bit more reading. I'm waiting on my mom to call me so I can show her my tree, the box essentially, and my ornament clusters that I started and the ribbon that I got, because she's supposed to help me make my bow, which we're gonna have to do on FaceTime because I don't think she's coming from Texas this year. But I love her bows. Like, she's so good at making bows for Christmas trees, so I'm gonna have to get her to teach me how to do it. So I just wanted to make sure that I got like the correct ribbon and stuff. So that's my update for now. I'm about to probably throw the ball for Navy for a little bit, and as you can see, he's like, throw the ball for him for a little while and do some reading. So that's my update for now, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Happy Sunday. Sorry for the angle. I know it's like random and weird, but I wanted to come on and in this vlog, I just realized at 9:12 p.m. that I haven't talked to you guys since like Friday, I think, and so I wanted to come on here and end this vlog really quick. So I feel like I had a really good reading week, especially over this like last weekend. I finished 5 books this week, with 4 of those being 4 videos that are going to be for Bookmas. So I'm super excited about that. I feel like I made some excellent progress on filming for Bookmas this weekend, so I'm super happy about that. But I did want to just end this video out real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. I will have all of my social medias linked in the description, and if you made it to this point in the video, leave the cowboy emoji for my most recent read, which you guys don't know about because it is for another video and I didn't talk to you guys about it on here. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.